People Station V103. You know it's a Friday in the ATL because everybody show up at the crib. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, still celebrating the birthday. Mr. Michael Ealy in the building. What up, Mike?
What's up, baby? How you,
All right,
man?
Sir, you good?
Good to see you.
How's
Been
your
a long
birthday?
time.
Birthday was good?
Birthday was good, man. I'm blessed to make it this far, as you know.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
So, Mike, me and Mike go back. Come of Maryland, Turks for life.
Turks.
Can I ask you why they keep putting you in these crazy roles? How come in every movie you kind of crazy these days?
Well, you know, it's interesting because, you know, for a while there, I was known as, you know, the romantic comedy guy.
You were for it.
You know what I
started
mean?
out that way.
I was a romantic comedy guy, and I tried to break that by doing Perfect Guy.
Right.
So when I did Perfect Guy, I guess I did it right because after that, everybody thought I was like, you know, like, yeah, everybody didn't know about me. They thought I might be a little creepy. You know, they thought it was believable. And so now everything I take on, like including being Mary Jane, people like, girl, he might try to kill you. And I'm like, do y'all really think, you know, that I'm going to come on the show to kill her? Like that. Like that's a character. It's the name. The show is called Being Mary Jane. Like,
How you gonna kill
I'm
Mary
not gonna
Jane?
come on the show and kill her. Like that's not the goal of the show or the character. So, you know, I look at that and I marvel at people's imaginations. But you know, listen, I take it as flattery. I take it as compliments. That whatever I did was realistic enough for them to believe that I'm
really
capable
crazy.
of it. Yeah, perhaps I am really crazy. You know what I mean?
My man Michael Ealy hanging out. Tune in, turn up at watchv103.com, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So you've been hopping in and out of the I've been trying to catch you for the love. Like, Mike, you got to come to people like, yo, I
know. Shooting schedules always keeping me from getting in here with you. But we made it happen.
all the time.
I know, dude. I you know, I was talking to Luda about it, man. He was like, you need to get some property here. And I was like, I'm thinking about it, man. I'm thinking about it, man. You know, you been happy down here?
Yeah, it's going on 4 years for me. Yeah, I'm happy.
You happy down here?
I'm good. It's kind of like people from back around the way, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, be like, you like? I was like, it's like D.C. with a pulse.
With a pulse.
Yeah, it's like everything happened here. Like this,
Right.
the radio, TV, film thing,
Yeah.
and music industry here is always on smash. There's always enough to do and enough not to do.
Yeah.
So it's that wave down here. So yeah, come on through, Mike.
I find it to be a little bit more Hollywood than Hollywood. these
Really?
days. Well, yeah, not because of the people, but because like the amount of people that are working here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'll be in the gym and you'll see, you know, actors working on,
Right.
you know, Marvel movies, and you like,
No doubt.
okay, they shooting that down here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what I mean? So it's great. It's great. I'm glad everybody's happy.
Yeah, so shout out to the homie Will Packer. They did the girls trip, one of the premieres here.
Yeah.
And our American Scene Reed was there.
Yeah.
Jada was there, and Regina Hall, and it was. He said that this is the leading film place. Period.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like period. Like
Yeah.
Because we still think Hollywood is.
No. No. I can tell you right now. Yeah, I got a mortgage in Hollywood, but I seem to live here. So
That's why I'm saying
it's,
you might want to get some property, bro. Come
yeah.
on through, Michael Ealy.
Will is very much right about that.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Will and the whole crew. So you can you talk about the project you're doing right now?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
I'm doing some digital photography on a remake of Jacob's Ladder.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting. And Will Packer, one of the producers on it, you know, he got his hands in everything.
Pretty much. Well, don't let me get started on you, but go ahead.
Yeah, that dude is he is in everything.
He's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes it happen.
Without
I will say
question.
that he makes it happen. Shout out to Will and his whole team.
So at the end of the day, Mr. Michael Ealy,
Yeah.
and you've been at this for quite some time, and lots of people may or may not know the humble beginnings when you used to do whatever you had to do to get your money together while you were trying to become Michael Ealy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you happy with the way your career's progressed? Do you have bigger? I still haven't done this, and my epitome is to do this, that, and the other. Do you want to be behind the camera from?
Yeah. Look, you know, as an actor, I don't know if you're ever finished.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think there comes a time when you might want to retire or slow down. But for me, am I happy with where my career is? Yes, I am. I'm happy with where my career is. But that doesn't mean that I don't want more. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Because there's still a lot of things that I want to do. There's still a lot of people I want to play. There's still people that I'd like to empower by producing stuff that they could be in. So there in terms of behind the camera, I'm more interested in producing. Obviously, having produced this Jacob's Ladder and then producing Perfect Guy.
Right.
I this is where I'm heading. In terms of taking more control and say over what I'm doing. But at the same time, it is, we have, the business has gotten better. It's not perfect.
Yeah, because that whole Oscar thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand some of the frustration. Oftentimes, I don't know if the Oscars get it right, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody has different tastes, so it's really hard to kind of pinpoint what is the best performance. I think Sean Penn said it best. I don't know if there is a best actor. You know what I mean? But now that Daniel Day-Lewis has retired, we all got a shot. Right? so nobody ever beat him, right? You know what I mean? As long as he's nominated, nobody ever beats him. So now that he's retired, we all got a shot. But for me, I look at it and I say, well, look where it was when there was a time when there was only one Denzel. There was only one Sidney Poitier, right? Now, I read some article recently where they were trying to say Mahershala is the new Idris. And I was like, no.
Why you got to be the new Idris?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's room for Idris. There's room for Mahershala. There's room for me. There's room for Michael B. Jordan. There's room. You know what I mean? There's room for everybody. And that's what I think is happening. That's the shift that's happening. And especially on the female side. Right. Everybody, from Regina to Taraji to Gab, everybody, we don't just have one anymore. Right. You know what I mean? And that means things are getting better. They're not perfect. Right. They're not perfect. Progress. But we making progress. And as long as we headed in the right direction, again, there's a whole new crop of Hollywood people that are coming up that I'm really excited to see what it's going to be like for them.
Good. Michael Ealy, everybody, celebrating the birthday, running through the ATL. My brother for a long time. I just told him come by and we chop it up, talk to you people, just so y'all could see him, because y'all like looking at him. Watch B103. Yo, you got to see, there was some people in the office like, what time? What time?
All right.
But good to see you, bro,
too,
and congratulations on all you've done and continue to do.
I appreciate it, man. It's good to see you still doing this. People don't know you've been doing this a long time. I think I was 19 when we met. So,
I think so.
Yeah.
And I was 20.
Something like that.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah. I know how old you just turned.
Right. Okay, cool.
I was 20. Okay.
He was 20.
Yeah.
So, we've been in this a minute. You know what I mean? And but yeah, it's good to see you doing this. I'm happy for all your success as well.
Man, Mike, good to see you, bro. That's what it is. Michael Ealy, everybody. The Michael Ealy? What's your Instagram?
Oh, yeah, the Michael Ealy, yeah.
The Michael Ealy. Follow the brother, support him, continue to see his movies, support black cinema. Big Tig back with the Big 4-4. The homie Ro Timmy scheduled to stop by today as well. We having a whole Hollywood thing happening today on Friday. Big Tig, big things on the People Station V103.